Please like, share and subscribe this video. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to start with you chapter 1 Political Science Constitution. In this chapter we will learn some basic questions about the constitutional design of a democracy. Let's start with the understanding the meaning of the term constitution because you are going to keep on reading this term in most of your chapters. So what is constitution? For this, I'm going to use a very relatable example with you all. I'm going to use the example of your school, or even you can think of your classroom as well. There are a number of different type of students study together in a school. Different means religion-wise, either cultural background is different, family background is different. Sometimes on the basis of intelligence, some are very intelligent, some are average, some are below average. But apart from us, in spite of all these different factors, there is certain kind of unity in this diversity. How the school is able to maintain this unity? The answer is by setting up some common rules. I'm emphasizing on the word common rules and regulations or principles which helps the school to govern in a proper manner. For example, common timing of arrival and departure, proper uniform or common uniform, proper timetable, proper examination pattern, proper schedule. Everything is same for each and every one. There is no difference or discrimination on the basis of anything. The school is common or maintains certain rules which are applicable for all. Just imagine the condition if you don't have any rules, then what will be the condition? Will the school be able to run effectively? Will you be able to understand anything without any timetable, without any notes, without any teacher? The answer is obviously no. So just like our school, our country also maintains such common written rules and regulations for proper functioning of the country. And these written rules and regulations are known as constitution. Please see, constitution is a set of written rules and regulations that are accepted by all people living together in a country. It is the supreme law that determines the relationship among people living in a territory and also the relationship between the people and the government. Our constitution maintains a strong bond between the people and the government by setting certain kind of rules, by giving certain kind of rights, by providing certain kind of duties, and all these things helps a country to run effectively. Now we will start with why do we need a constitution? In this particular topic we will understand and learn 5 points. Please listen all points carefully and try to understand each and every point. Our first point is Constitution allows coordination and assurance amongst members of the society. As we know, India is a diverse country and due to this diversity, sometimes it creates conflicts. But our constitution provides a set of basic rules which are legally enforceable and every person agrees on that particular rules. People get assurance that no one can violate their rules and this all helps the people to live together in a country. Our second point is specification of decision-making powers. Our constitution allows us to specify our decision-making powers. It helps to govern the country which set some fundamental principles. It performs the function of allocating the powers. For example, in a monarchical form of government, a monarch or a king who decides everything. Another, in a dictatorship form of government, a dictator or a ruler is the one who decides. But we, the people of India, living in a democratic country, and in a democratic country, it's the people who decide. Now the question must be there, how the people used to decide? It is all with the help of Parliament. In our country, in a democratic country, the Parliament make laws and form policies, and it is all set up by the Constitution of the country, and with this we play a very important role in a decision making process. The third point talks on the limitation on the power of government. After the specification of powers, there are chances that people can misuse their powers and people can involve in any kind of unfair practices. For this, our constitution provides us with fundamental rights. These fundamental rights protect us against any kind of violation. That is why, if you will read, it's written the most common way of limiting the power of government is to specify certain fundamental rights that all of us possess as citizens and which no government can ever be allowed to violate. Our fourth point is aspiration and goals of society. Every constitution made according to the demands and desires of their people. It provides certain kind of enabling framework to the government. It tells the government what to do in the country and what not to do in the country. Like, for example, untouchability is banned from the society now. It is why it is banned because the people of the country won't, they don't want that. That is why, for maintaining a just society, the aspiration and goals of a society to be kept in mind for this particular constitution. Our last point is fundamental identity of a people. In this, we will understand that constitution plays a vital role in defining the fundamental identity of the people. Because of the constitution only, we can able to remain attached with our identity. For example, whatsoever country we are living in, we follow the rules and regulation of that particular country, and that particular country helps to shape our identity, whether our political identity, moral identity, and national identity. These all points are very important to understand the need of the constitution. At the end of the discussion, I want to give you a small homework. You all will prepare one register, and on a very first page you will paste political map of India and world. Then you will write chapter 1 political science, and we will start with your notes. The first question is what is constitution? You will get the answer from the slides only. Second is why do we need constitution? Answer is there in the slides. And the third one is the kind of activity work for you. You all will learn fundamental rights. Thank you everyone. Hope you have understood whatever we had discussed today. And please do this work in your register. Have a nice day everyone.